Okay, here's how you glue steel legs that I've removed onto a new glass tabletop. And they mounted with these aluminium plates that you've got to anchor to the glass with hopefully no bubbles. All you need is a bottle of UV, and it's got to be UV resin with a UV torch. The UV, the ultraviolet rays, is what activates the chemical and gets it to set quickly. So first thing we do, spread the resin. And make sure the tabletop is completely level, because the resin is self-leveling. If it's at an angle, it will run to one side. We don't want that. We want the resin to be as thin and as level as possible, so that when we put the plate down. The other thing that we've got standing ready is a burner. The burner is to remove the bubbles, and you'll see that as we go when I get to that stage. So what we want to do is, because the resin is self-leveling, it's just a matter of making sure the entire area is covered. So let's spread that out nice and evenly. It's the first time I try this. This is the fourth one I'm putting on. The first one didn't come out all that great, but it's got to be expected. I can take it off again and then try again. But this is the fourth one. Let's just get the whole surface nicely covered over. Make sure that, and I've put the tape there so that any excess can be easily cleaned up by just removing the tape. Because you'll find that where there's resin that hasn't come in contact with the UV light, doesn't actually set. It remains soft. So let's just get rid of as many bubbles as we can there. Nice, that's just about it. And this is where the flame comes in handy, because the flame removes all the bubbles. Now if you look very closely, you can see there's little bubbles in there. So all we do is we apply heat, and the heat pops the bubbles. And also makes the glue, the resin, nice and smooth. And if you can see that, there's just one little bubble there. Bubbles all gone. I can turn that off. Now the fun part. All you got to do is drop that into place. See? Nice and smooth, like glass. Like the glass it's on. Now we've still got time to position that perfectly all the way around. Press it down to remove as much excess resin as possible. Make sure that's positioned perfectly. There we go. All we've got to do now, this is the amazing part. Come on. There we go. This is the amazing part. The UV, only part of it. All you have to do is run the UV light that, oh, there's a bubble there. No, it doesn't matter. Don't know how that got there. And just activate the resin to harden. And apparently it hardens within a few seconds. Oh shit, look at that. Damn. Okay. I'm only a handyman, I'm not a professional. It's amazing how UV light can activate a glue to harden in seconds. And with what I found with the other 3 that I've done already, all this excess glue up the top there on the tape doesn't actually harden. It needs direct UV light, it seems. And the reason I'm doing this is because we moved to a new place and we had to I didn't want to get rid of the big square table we had didn't fit at the new place. So I changed it to a rectangular glass top, a glass table, and just put the legs back on. Probably saved myself, although the top costed me $1,000. Can imagine what the whole friggin' table cost. And believe me, the other square glass top, toughened glass, 15 mil thick, I couldn't even get that sold on Marketplace. Nobody wanted it. What a wasteful world we live in. Anyway, this is about gluing. That's it. And there's one I finished earlier. That's the first one. That's the other one. And now just to put on the legs when it's set in a few hours. Although they say it sets in a couple of minutes, but I'll give it a few hours. Cheers.